Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of World of Horror. Now, listen, we're recording this video much earlier in the day, but I would like to just immediately apologize for yesterday's episode came out at like 8 p.m., which I really do apologize for, but there's not much that I could do about it because, yes, it was always going to be late, because it was recorded at 5 a.m. However, there was a big problem, okay? The big problem being that, it's time for Yashiro. It is long overdue for a Yashiro run. We'll do Yashiro Hunted by the Cult Yagathag, you know what it is, but when the internet yesterday was down for almost 8 hours, okay? And so, listen, we still got the daily upload, which I'm happy about, but no internet for 8 hours kind of sucks. And so the 8 p.m., normally we would make the 11:45 a.m. upload time, but, you get an 8-hour setback, maybe you get like around an 8-hour later upload time. So really, I'm just glad that we didn't miss a day, right? I was getting kind of nervous, I'll be honest with you, but let's talk about something a lot more happy. And by happy, I mean we're playing Yashiro, so everything sucks. Listen, Yashiro is such a weird character, because we haven't played him in a while, so let's go over the basics of Yashiro, right? Your stat sheet kind of sucks, especially on Harbinger of Doom, but you have faith in the smallest amounts, giving you your power where it counts. And faith is probably one of the best healing mechanics in the game, because you will always get an equivalent of the tireless buff if you're, not losing horribly. The thing about Yashiro is that if you're winning, have you ever heard the phrase, "Are you winning, son?" If Yashiro is winning, he do be winning, though. If Yashiro is losing, he do be losing, though. So, Yashiro's an interesting character, and we'll kind of go through the works as we go on. But let's put on the best cosmetic item in the game, the Mortis, the Faith reference, which, listen, we've actually played Faith. We've played Chapter 1. Food for My Family is probably one of the best videos that I think I've ever done, because I was just losing it, dude. That was such a good, that's one of my favorite episodes that I've ever done of anything. Food for My Family, certified banger moment, alright? But, yeah, so Yashiro has a cool thing where he's got +2 max stamina and max reason. When he's at his high faith value, I have it written down somewhere, but it's not really relevant, so I don't really care about it, but he has 15/15 potential health in Harbinger of Doom, which is nice. I think I've kind of come around on it, to be honest with you, because originally, I would say that if you have, here's the thing, if you get, how do I put it? It buys you another cadaver, if that makes sense. Which, it might not, but think about it this, oh boy, we're back on the Yagathag train, aren't we? Life coach Yagathag. Panic is awful. So here's the thing. When he's telling us not to do something, don't go to the downtown mansion hospital. So we'll go ahead and go to the apartments. If we get into a fight here, absolute pain and suffering, but... So see, now A's saying don't go to the school. We're having to reintroduce, 2 different people. I wonder if Yashiro could use the monkey wrench. I don't actually know. There could be some, fun, really wacky, negative faith build where you use the monkey wrench, but I don't know. But yeah, so essentially, as Yashiro, you're almost, how do I put it? You have a bad early game because your stats suck, but you can use the heavy-duty flashlight, so I guess it's all fine. Yashiro is weird, okay? Yashiro is really weird. And I mean, he's a fun character. I don't know if you heard that, but I banged on the closet door accidentally because I ordained to barely move. We didn't look at the lighthouse, by the way. And if we did, I was doing it on autopilot, so I don't remember anything. This is the first enemy. And so Yashiro has a unique mechanic called the Bronze Crucifix. When you're wearing it, when you have it equipped, you can fight ghosts normally. Which, to be honest with you, in some cases is completely detrimental. And the reason why I'll tell you this is because sometimes your Sever is just like guaranteed 5 damage, and you can do it twice. That's guaranteed 10 damage, and it can't miss. But here, we're struggling to do, and we'll do 290%, because that sounds fun. But here, we're struggling. We could miss an 8 damage hit, which is an absolute bummer that we even walked into the parallel universe where that's conceivable. And the problem with Yashiro is that every point of damage you take minuses your faith. So Doom including Doom. So Doom can really mess him up, but he gets faith by defeating enemies and completing mysteries. He's a weirdo, all right? And that's rude. That's very rude to say about Yashiro specifically. And so, you know, that's a very horrible thing to say about somebody. And I wouldn't say it to somebody in real life, because that is a really rude and horrible thing to say. But here's the thing. Yashiro's not real. I'm sorry to break that to you. But secondarily, it's his mechanics that I'm calling weird. Like, there's not really a lot of lore for the characters in this game. Right? Like, the only lore that we have about Yashiro is that he doesn't celebrate Halloween. And also, he has a sister who's dead. And he also has a similar fashion sense to Kana. That's about it. That's pretty much what we know about Yashiro. So, I can't really say that he's particularly weird, because I feel like if you... Well, how do I put it? If you got a letter from your dead family member, and you didn't, like, at least try to find out what that was all about, you know? I feel like, oh my god, I feel like he is the normal one in that situation. But it's his mechanics that are weird, alright? Let's just be realistic here. He has some of the best healing in the game. Well, he kind of does. But then he has the Ominous Letter, which is like one of the worst debuffs in the game, where it requires 40 extra EXP to level up. So he used to be one of the best characters in the game, although I was a stupid fool when he first came out and thought he was bad. But no, he's very strong. Or he was very strong when he first came out. Like, he had the best healing in the game, he has some of the best perks in the game as well. And no, we're not gonna let Kana die just so that we can get +1 in all our stats. Like, he has some of the best perks in the game, and he has, like, really good... Well, I can't really say that, like, Zeal is, like, one of the best perks in the game, because it does minus your health. But +1 damage is nice, and +1 to all of your stats is also pretty good. So what are we doing here? So we do have second enemy, which the only enemy that we fought was Twisted Corpse. So, Twisted Corpse, second mystery, and then we get +1 knowledge and we're good. So +1 knowledge and we're good then. So whoever the next enemy is and the next mystery that we do. Also, Yashiro's got a great fashion sense. So that's great. But, like, I don't know how to discuss the faith mechanic, because, like, it's good, but getting +20 experience per mystery when you need 40 more experience than everyone else to level up is not that good. Like, you'd need Koiji's deduction off, like, Ill-Fated just to have, like, a good time. You know what I mean? Because deduction gives you the... Deduction's +20, right? Because you get 50 when you complete a mystery. and then you can get like 65 if you do the side quest. Is that right? So I think that Yushiro has the potential to like snowball out of control, which is something that I've never really denied, except when I first started playing him because I was a fool. Run, by the way. Let's go. We rolled a natural 1. But he's a really, mechanically speaking, I don't really like his stats, especially on Harbinger of Doom, where the threat levels are all over the place. Because, like, look at this. With the mansion being at low, we're effectively at 5 strength, 5 dexterity, 4 perception, 6 knowledge, and 3 charisma, which is like Miku level stats, but like somehow worse because we're not getting a +4 down the line. And that's just with the low threat level. Like, we go up to some of the doomed locations, like the hospital, and then we've got -2, right? And so his abysmal stats are just like really bad. But then he's got the faith mechanic, which is like, hey dog, I heard you liked healing, so I put some healing in your healing. And also gave you some max health, you know, like Master Chef be like from Shadowverse. But and then there's just randomly, like, the thing that I don't get at all is +1 dexterity. I don't get this one at all, right? Because when his faith goes to like a -6 or lower, he gets +1 strength, which makes sense because you're like desperate and whatever. But why the dexterity? Like, what god is he praying to that makes him faster? Right? Like what god is he praying to where that by having faith in the smallest amounts is like, yo, what up, brother? I'm fast. I don't really know what to say there. But like, I just don't get it. And also, one of the things that I do like is that faith is unaffected by not mysteries, investigations, I should say. So you get into this weird sort of spot where combat is a lot worse for you. A lot worse. That's a sentence. Do you want to buy a magical item? Let's do it, dude. We so rarely do it. The Holy Candle is actually pretty good. Like, I'm gonna complain about it, but I'm also not going to, because it could be pretty helpful. Although we already went to 1 cursed location, so it's not gonna be that good. Do we take Peace of Mind here? You know what, I will. I will. Watch me. We've got the monument later down the road, so I think we should be fine. But, okay, Tataru and Forest Tapes, whatever it's called, that's the mystery and that's the enemy. That's abysmal. You hate to see this. You really do hate to see this 50-50 chance. Are you feeling lucky, punk? Because I'm definitely not. But, what was I gonna say? So, in personal news, I got the Mafia game up and running with the Amogus group. The Amogus. And, we're on day 0 right now. Nothing has happened. And, you know, people are still learning, because, like, most of the people in the group are completely new to Mafia. And so, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing how things play out. And the thing is, I'm like the custodian, right? Like, I'm like the keeper of all the knowledge. Because I know who everyone's role is. And because I'm the GM, right? So, in the future, if there's, like, enough interest for it, I might, like, make a separate server that has bots so that I, too, can play. Tataru flies closer. Hold on, is that the burn? I think that's the burn. Let's block here. Because it doesn't do anything from a, from a reducing doom perspective. But I'm pretty sure Tataru fly, yeah, your skin burns. He gives you a huge smooch and giggles. I mean, listen. This is neither the place nor the time. I would appreciate if you keep yourself to yourself, Tataru. It's not very appropriate. We're on camera. This is not that kind of program. Oh no. Do we yeet the bottle of water? Do we yeet the crucifix? I kind of want to. Just because maybe we can kill him, but, you know, like... Are you feeling lucky, punk? Oh, okay. Did you see what that woman was wearing? Understood. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just one more thing. That was stupid. Let's never talk about what just happened there again. We'll get to the doctor ASAP. Ancestral Strength is really nice, and we're just gonna cast it because who cares? We're not on Ath-Yelazath. I don't have to worry about Doom. I mean, that is one of the nice things. I mean, do you want to do the Doom or do you want to do the Severed Hand? We'll do the Severed Hand because guess what, brother? We can just forget Ancestral Strength because it doesn't counter, or it doesn't cancel out the active ritual. Now, this is a little bit worrisome. This is worrisome, actually, because he would be doing 1, but now he's doing 2. And so we're just gonna have to... Yeah. So, there's a 90% chance for a kick. That's nice, right? Yeah, that's nice. And so, we go down to... But then again, Desperation's gonna be so bad for us, actually, because of our terrible, abysmal chance to hit. So, we might as well just guarantee that he dies next turn, and then what we can do is we can regain 1 reason. And so we're kind of in a bad spot, but I think I like that a little bit better. Because what we can do here is we can prep this strong attack with Desperation to kill him. We finally got our first level up, by the way. Just so you know, this was the first level up that we've gotten the whole time. And we'll take Stamina here and just hope that we don't get a Reason Cadaver. I'm thinking that that's, get a grip, that's -1 reason. We were already going to die if we got a Reason Cadaver, so, like, we're still gonna die anyways. So thank God we took the plus stamina here because we ran into a stamina enemy. And then we just kind of hope that, you know, we just... Yeah, okay. Okay. It's a 50-50 chance. It is inevitably what it is, dude. Oh no, there's only 1 chance, so we're good. So, peek inside, we're not taking the tapes at all because I don't want a useless inventory thing. Please do not, thank you. I was gonna say, like, if we get contaminated water, we're in really big trouble. But instead of being in really big trouble, we're just in regular trouble, which is, like, manageable, I guess, but our faith is abysmal, so we're not getting, we're not getting healing passively at the end of the mystery, so we are in what you would call a bad spot. And we might have to use the holy candles as well, which is not something that I wanted to do. But we can go to Fear... No, we can't go to Fear Festival, actually. But this is a boss fight. We actually have to go to Fear Festival because we need to heal. That's a big bummer, dude. We're gonna be burned in Fear Festival, and there's nothing that we can do about it. Like, you hate to see it, but at the same time, it's like... We kind of just need to heal, like, a bunch. So, I'm hoping to God there's no fighting here. Like, I would really appreciate no fighting. I mean, run, brother. Just run. Torn Muscle, it's -1 damage in combat. Completely fine. It is negated by Zeal, which is something that we have. So, 3% Doom for... I mean, that's pretty bad, man, but we're healed. We're full healed. We're going in... I mean, listen, that's rough, dude. That is rough, but... we gotta leverage what we got when we got it. And we had an advantage, like, we had an advantage, we needed healing, so we might as well take it. 77% chance, or 75% chance, sorry. And I think we're just gonna do this again and hope for the best. Because now, we should, theoretically, be able to do an 85% chance, and that's not fun at all. Oh, man. That Torn Muscle, though, brother. We could be guaranteeing it. We could be guaranteeing the kill. But instead, we'll have to take... But here's the thing, though. We can't risk throwing the game away to just a single 85% chance. So, I mean, we can't even, like, guarantee that an attack hits here. But we might as well take the 90% chance because that's what we need. Yeah, that's a little bit rough. Like, Infested Girl tossed us around a little bit more than she probably should have. Do we go for an ally? Like, we already have Kana, so I feel like we should. Because, like, 5% Doom to heal is not worth it at this point, even for +2 stamina. Yoichi? You know what, brother? Absolutely. I will take Yoichi. And I'm gonna show you why. Check this out. We got 4 funds now. That's great. Yoichi helps you double your funds from 2 to 4. Thank you, Yoichi. Very cool. Like, this is all just garbage, right? Like, all these stat checks are so bad. I want to point something out. We got so incredibly lucky. That was a strength check, which we rolled a natural 4, which was given a +2 because of our threat level of the forest. So we very well almost lost that. And realistically, statistically speaking, we should have, but we got lucky. And so, do I want to do +2% Doom, potentially? Versus stamina? I think it's worth it, just for the... We always fail that one. I don't even remember what succeeding it does, because I remember the +2% Doom. And I'm really glad we did that, because then we just lost 3 reason there. Now, this fight is a killer for Yashiro, and so I think we might genuinely run away. Like, unless we... Like, we're not gonna have the 5 damage, and our brace for impact is gonna be so slow that we're gonna take 6% Doom, which would put us in the negative territory for Faith. Oh no, oh that's abysmal. We're doing 3 damage. Get me out of here, brother. Just get me out of here. That's terrible. That's actually awful. Like, there's no way in hell we're gonna stay there to do 20 damage. And here we are at level 3 once we click this button. And yeah, no, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. We might as well take art knowledge because there's a thingamabob for it, and we'll take knowledge here. We're gonna take art knowledge and we're gonna take knowledge. And the reason why we do that is because what we want is the blue option for the school and also to take care of the lighthouse. Now, Akamanto is gonna be rough, dude. Like, it is. Like, Akamanto is just rough in general. But what we should probably do we want to try to level up again? Or do we want to try to level up? Or do we want to take on Akamanto now because we have the health for it? No, I think we gotta get our injuries taken care of. But we got +2 damage. I think maybe we want to do Akamanto now. You know what? We're going to do Akamanto now, and we're going to play it a little fast and loose, alright? So, Yagathag is pretty... is an algorithm, okay? That when you're playing against Yagathag, it is indeed the algorithm. Because what you have to do is your top priority should usually be going through the circle. And so if you can go through the circle without making Yagathag furious, you probably should do that like 9 times out of 10. When should you not do that? To get a weapon. But if you want to be cheeky, you can get a weapon after Yagathag puts a no-go sign, after the salmon nerd puts a no-go sign on where you need to go for the main quest. So, like, what we did earlier, at the very start of the run, is we went to the objective, and then Yagathag, in the next area, was like, no, you can't go here. So then we went to go buy a weapon, to then reset Yagathag. But anyways, what we've got here is a classic go to the hospital situation, because it's an algorithm, right? Can you do the main quest? No. Can you do the side quest? The side quest is not worth doing. So then you have to ask yourself, is there any miscellaneous things you need to get taken care of? Like, do you need an item? Do you need a healing item? Or do you need to get your injuries taken care of? And in this point, we need our injuries taken care of. So that's the #1 priority. And these aren't things that you have to think about for other old gods, because they just kind of take care of themselves. Like, it's all just a flow chart at the end of the day, right? Discharge summary is very nice. But, and this is sort of the thing that I was talking about how Yashiro can snowball, is that he really do just snowball, though, because It is so incredibly, like, unrealistic. And we're gonna make Yagathag furious here, I think. Or maybe we go to the monument. Let's go to the monument, dude. Let's get crazy. Let's get crazy. He still wants us to not go to the school. Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, outer monument, buddy. I don't know if I can do that. Oh my god, he still doesn't want us to go. Do we have fetid fumes? Please tell me we don't. Oh god, we have fetid fumes. Okay, to the tree it is. One more thing, we'll get cursed. Hunger is fine, who cares? He has ordained us with the permission to go here. Now we have the holy candles, and we can use them if we get a reasoned cadaver. But what I would like to do is just save it for as long as possible. Okay, that's really bad. That is what we call a certified nightmare moment. A certified nightmare moment. We can do 10 damage, maybe. That is a certified... I see this smug girl in my dreams. And they're not happy dreams, they're nightmares. So we do this, we get set down to 1, and then what do you want to do? And then what do you want to do? Do you want to use the holy candle? And then just do the same thing again? Or do you want to try something a little bit crazy? Can we do 2 95s? No, we can't. We have to do 95, 85, dude? Oh, no. And using the holy candle doesn't get us out of this one either. Oh, my god. If we didn't have 2 panics, dude. This is how good the heavy-duty flashlight is, man. Look at this. We have 2 panics. We would be at 95% power right now. And by power, I mean accuracy. Which would guarantee us the dub here. But because of the panics, we're in a little bit of a scary situation. So here's what we can do, okay? Brace for impact. And then attack. And then get reason back. Oh no, dude. Okay, we gotta go for it. I'm not gonna do that again, man. I'm not gonna do that again. That's too sketchy. Actually, is it though? It's not, because if we do it, then we just kill her next turn, so it's actually not that bad. So, I mean, yes, that's terrifying, but at the same time, it's, like, we're gonna heal anyways, I think, question mark? Potentially? Checking out the school's pool would be a good idea. Please, Yagathag, I beg you. The threat level's low. Oh no. Okay, so the threat level's low. Oh no, dude. Oh no, you can't. No, brother. This is so bad. I mean, do we just go for it, dude? 65% chance you feeling lucky, punk. We gotta get lucky eventually. So the hospital's like super dangerous and terrifying. I hate it here. If we go here and get a reason cadaver, which the hospital has like 2, well, not really cadavers, but like luck checks, then, because there's the elevator and then the art room, right? Both of those will do -3 reason. We would die. There's not really much that we could do about that. So what we can do is, we need the painkiller. Oh no, this is a disaster, dude. We even got fetid fumes. Where's Yoichi when you need him? Oh yeah, we gave him up. Because this would be the easiest sell the empty bottle, and then Yoichi gives us 2 very powerful, not consumer-regulated drugs. However, I'm a little like, this is sketchy. I think that we've got it, because we'll go up to 6 stamina, right? I think that because of Akamanto, we gotta go for the pain meds, which is a little bit of a weird one, but because we'll go up to 6, then we'll go up to 10. Yeah. But then again, that doesn't really address the fact that we're almost gonna die to, whatchamacallit? The sewing kit is also interesting because you can get +3 stamina, and I think we're gonna rest anyways. So we go up to 8 stamina, but no, we can't do that. We need to go up to 9. Because we're gonna rest after this, I'm pretty sure. Oh, but maybe with the... I mean, we have to rest at least once, right? Like that, just so that we don't die in the hospital, right? Like that's just a bottom line. Father Yasugi, we take... Yeah, sure, we take those. Another body's been found. A low threat level, thank the gods for that. Oh, that's... Oh, brother, that's awful. I can't believe you'd do this to me. We go down to 4, go up to 6, die in 2 turns. We gotta take the Doom. That's rotten. That's really bad. Now, we are getting the Akamanto mask after this, so, you know, at the very least. Do we want... You know what? This is crazy. But we're gonna take that because it's actually better than resting at home. So we go down to 77% Doom. We're gonna need to use the Monument again, right? Like, that's just the... You want a Desperation? Like, Akamanto's gonna take us down to 3, then we can heal up with Painkillers, so we can Desperation turn 1 if we want to. We could also recruit an infinite amount of people at the schoolyard, and by infinite, I mean 5. So, yeah, I'm not happy with this one, man. I'm not happy with this one. But what are we gonna do, though? So we just gotta go. If we get a Stamina Cadaver, it's like nightmare territory. That's a little bit better. So we're gonna be able to survive 2 turns to Akamanto, I'm pretty sure. And I think we'll be able to do it. Do we just throw the Bronze Crucifix at him? Maybe. We've already unlocked Desperation, so we can still use it this turn if we want to. So we can potentially do 20 damage, but that's not very reliable either. So would I rather just do, like, let's say we do a guarantee of 14 damage. He's got 16 health. We have 1 turn to kill him. I don't think that's good enough. Because then, like, can we do... Like, how realistically can we do 16 damage? Like, not really realistically at all. Like, it's a 65% chance. Alternatively, if we brace for impact, we buy ourselves 3 turns where we can potentially hit Akamanto. So I think that's what we gotta do. Now the question is, do we want to do 4 damage or do we want to do 6? I mean, it is a slightly better chance. I mean, we'll go with the devil that we'll go with the devil that we know. So let's see. We can, with Desperation, guaranteed do 14 damage. All right, like that's the bottom line is we can guarantee do 14 damage. So how on earth do we do 10 damage to him now? I think what we can do is now we can do a 90% chance to hit with the kick, but then we still have to do a 75% chance to hit with a basic attack. So now we have to take the 90% chance to kick and then just hope for the best. Like if we hit this, we win, which amazingly we did. We got there in the end, and we have the Crestfallen Mask. So we go down to 78% Doom. What did we get? Sorry. Okay. Oh no, we got contaminated water, brother. That's not cool. That is a certified not cool moment. So we got the Crestfallen Mask. Now the interesting thing here is that Abnormal Arms is really short. We remember whatever the mystery's called, the tapes in the woods, Blair Witch looking ass, and then we remember Tataru. So we don't have to worry about that. We have the light source, we have 8 knowledge, so we've just got to worry about Takashi. And so really, it's about how do we get there. And I think, because we can't sell the Bronze Crucifix, right? It's worth 0 funds. we're not gonna sell the heavy-duty flashlight. And so I don't really know what we can do, because we can't really sell anything. If we sell the Akamanto mask, we go up to 88% Doom again. And here's the thing, selling it does not trigger the bad effect, just so that you know. It's a way to bypass it. So, and we can't get the painkillers, we can't do anything with the tree. I think we just gotta gun it, we just gotta go for it, which is a little bit of a bummer. A little bit of a bummer. But it is what it is, man. We don't really have anything else. Like, if we were any other character, we would level up by now. Hang up immediately. Oh my god, dude. So I think, since we can't survive anymore, we gotta rest. +1/+1. This is a low threat level, so potentially we can live, but if we get into combat with an enemy, we're basically dead. That's a pretty bad enemy to get in combat with, let me be real with you. Is there a way that we can kill him in one turn? I do not believe so, because this will be 10 damage in total. This will do 14 and 10, so the most we can do is 24 damage, so it's not possible, unless the Bronze Crucifix can hit him. Oh my god, it did 2 damage. So we have to basically bet the game on this, because we can't run away. Go up to 91% Doom with 2 health, like, it's not happening, man. We gotta rely on the 75% chance, and if we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. It's up to the game now. Let the game take the wheel. Let Panstash take the wheel. Oh no. Please God, no. Okay. So I'm still struggling to think, like, how in God's green earth, or I suppose black and white earth, how do we even begin to tackle this? Because we're out of resources, and we need to fight a stamina boss. Like, I think we've got to rest again, but, like, the problem is that how do we get to the Centipede Demon? Oh no, that's bad. How do we get to the Centipede Demon? How do we get to the Centipede Demon without... Like, I mean, we either rest or we don't, right? So... check them later. We just gotta go for it. +2. Come on, man. That's hilarious. Okay, we gotta go to the monument. Funds, please? Oh, no. Brother, come on, man. Oh, no. Alright, leave without. Yeah, unfortunately, like, things happen. And you just kind of get doomed out. Like, where did the run go so wrong? I don't know, brother. I don't know. I don't know where the run went so wrong, but let Pants take the wheel. At least we went out that way, and we didn't let Yagathag. We actually don't have the Yagathag ending yet. But I mean, that's the way she goes, really, truly. We'll play Yashiro tomorrow, because, well, I mean, it is like we need to get a Yashiro dub on the new save file for sure. Because Yashiro's the only character, ? We haven't beat Harbinger of Doom on yet with, you know, obviously, specifically this save file, because we beat the game as Yashiro a lot on the other one. But, I mean, listen, you know, we're just vibing, and I hope you're all having a great time. Like, Yashiro's a weird character to approach, because he doesn't really click with me a lot of the time. We'll try the Monkey Wrench tomorrow. Here's the thing, if we didn't have 2 panics, we win that easy. I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly certain we win that easy if we don't have 2 panics, because we missed a lot. And, like, the problem is just your faith getting really low at the start of the game. Because Yashiro is sort of like the opposite Miku, right? Like, Miku, if she survives the early game, she snowballs out of control. And Yashiro is, if you have a bad, like, mid-game to where your faith gets really low, then it's just almost impossible to recover, because you don't have the tools that other characters have, and then you also have the penalty of the 40 EXP. Like, that 40 EXP thing is killer, dude. We don't have Ominous Letter, we win that easy peasy, because there were so many times where we were at like, death's door, and we had over 100 EXP, and if we were playing any other character, we just heal. and then we're good, right? So anyways, thanks for watching. Another long episode, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. I hope you're all staying safe out there. And this one's probably going to take forever to upload as well, but at the very least, it shouldn't be like 8 hours late unless the internet dies again. So anyways, have a good one. Bye.